Hello dear student, our today's topic is power of a lens. Okay, what is it? You can say it is power of a lens. So what is the power of a lens, right? So first its definition. So definition states that the power of a lens is defined as the power of a lens defined as the tangent of the angle, the tangent of angle by which it converges, it or diverges a beam of light falling at unit distance from the optical center. That is, friends, suppose here we consider it is our thin lens, right? Here it is a line, and here suppose we consider a ray incident like this, okay, and after refraction it pass through this point, okay. So here, friends, you can say this point is a principal focus, or you can say it is a focal point, and here the distance is f. F is a principal focus, right? Now here suppose lens is not there, then the ray should move straight line, right? So here this is known as delta, that is the angle of deviation, right? So this angle is also delta, that is the angle of deviation, and you can say it is a height h. You can say this height is h, right? So here according to definition it is a convergent or divergent of a beam of light, okay, and the tangent of the angle, it is what? The tangent of the angle, right? Tangent of the angle, that is, here we can say that tan delta, what is the tan delta? So tan delta is the opposite upon adjacent, that is what? H upon f. Tan delta, that is equal to h upon f, okay. So here we can say that a unit distance from the optical center, that is, here we can say that if h is equal to 1, then you can say that tan delta is equal to 1 upon f, therefore p is equal to 1 upon f, right? So it is nothing but it is a power, okay. So in another word you can say that the reciprocal of focal length is known as power of a lens. Reciprocal of focal length is known as power of a lens. It is also a definition of power of lens, okay. You can say reciprocal of focal length is also known as the power of a lens. What its unit? So its unit is a meter inverse, or you can say diopter. It is denoted by D, okay. What is its unit? Meter inverse or diopter. So these are the unit of this power of a lens, right, friends? Now next topic, that is combination of thin lens in a contact. Combination of thin lens in contact, right? So here suppose we consider a two lens, right? Okay, before that, what is the lens formula that we are going to use here? That is, lens formula is minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f, right? So this formula is known as lens formula. Okay. This formula is known as lens formula. Now friends, here we can say that suppose we consider a two lens, first lens okay, and second lens. This two lens, right? Here we can say it is our axis. Now here we consider a point O is a point where object is there, and here we can say I is a point where image is formed, and here I1 is a point where intermediate image formed, right? That is, here suppose we consider a red line. So here by means of combination we have final image, that is at point I. But here friends, intermediate image which is a form at a point this I1, right? So it is a lens L1 and it is a lens L2. So intermediate image form, that is what? I1. Okay, so we measure from this point. So here object distance, it is denoted by U. Okay, image distance is denoted by V, and here intermediate image, that is at V1. Okay, so here image formed due to lens L1 act as an object for lens L2. Here what you can say, image from lens L1 act as object for lens L2. ओके, ये चीज़ आपको याद में रखनी है. ओके, दैट इज हियर intermediate image form V1 due to L1 and this act as an object for lens L2. Okay, so here we can say that according to lens formula, according to lens formula you can say minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f. Okay, it is a lens formula, or you can say it is a combination for lens, combination of lens. We can use this formula. F is a focal length, okay, for combination of lens L1 and L2. Okay, now for lens L1, that is a minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v1 is equal to 1 upon f1. Okay, and for lens L2, okay, now image formed due to lens L1 act as an object for lens L2, that is minus 1 upon v1, that is in place of u, plus 1 upon v, that is the final image, that is equal to 1 upon f2. You can say it is equation number 2, you can say it is equation number 3. Okay, now adding equation 2 and 3. Okay, you can say adding equation 2 and 3. Okay, that is what you can say, minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v1 minus 1 upon v1 plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. these two get cancelled. Okay, therefore minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. You can say it is equation number 4. Okay, अब कॉम्बिनेशन के लिए कौन सा इक्वेशन है, दैट इज द फर्स्ट नंबर माइनस 1 अपॉन यू प्लस 1 अपॉन वी इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन एफ. ओके, एंड हियर वी हैव फॉर दिस डिफरेंट लेंथ्स that is the minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. That is here we can say that equation number 1 is equal to 4. Okay, therefore what you can say, minus 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2. Therefore you can say 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2, or in another word reciprocal of focal length is known as power. P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, and for n number of lengths what you can say, 1 upon f, that is a 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2 up to dash plus 1 upon fn, and you can say P is equal to P1 plus P2 up to plus Pn, right. So it is the combination of lengths, right friends. So it is one of the very important topic. Now next point, that is a magnification. Okay, due to this combination, so what is a magnification? Okay, so magnification due to lengths, हमारे पास इक्वेशन है m इज इक्वल टू v अपॉन u. ओके, जो हमने डिराइव किया था, magnification of length m is equal to v upon u. Okay, that is for length L1, for length L1 you can say m1 is equal to v1 upon u. For length L2 what you can say, m2 is equal to, क्या होगा बोलो बेटा, that is a v upon v1. What is it? v upon v1. Okay, image upon object, that is the image distance upon object distance. So image distance upon object. Now for second length, the image due to first length is act as a object for this second length, that is a v upon v1. Okay, now what you can say, m is equal to m1 into m2. What is the m1? That is a v1 upon u. m2, that is a v upon v1. Okay, that is what v upon u. Okay, that is here for number of combination of lengths you can say m is equal to m1 into m2 up to into mn. Okay, so it is a combination of lengths, right friends. So small topic, but it is one of the very important topic. Now next one, that is a prism. Okay friends, once again it is also one of the important topic, you can say it is the most IMP, right. So it is prism. Okay, so first the diagram of the prism is one of the very important. So just focus here from this ray, you can say it is a we consider it is a prism. You can say ABC is prism. Okay, now we consider the ray of light which is moving like this. Here first it move, then it refract, and then once again refract, right. That is here refraction take place due to side AB and side AC. चलो AB में क्या होगा, rare medium to dense medium, that is it is moving towards the normal, ओके, सपोज यहाँ पर मैं ये एक्सटेंड करता हूँ, राइट. ओके, सपोज इट इज़ अ एक्सटेंडेड, but it is a moving from rarer to denser. Now for AC it move from dense to rare. Okay, then it is a moving away from the normal. So ये अगर मैंने दोनों को extend किया, so they will meet here. Okay, they will meet at this point, right. Now I'll draw perpendicular from this point. So here the perpendiculars like this, one, and another one, that is a 2. Okay, so here we can say this is a ray, जो exactly ray है. So you can say the name is पी क्यू आर एस, और ये दोनों हमने एक्सटेंड किया. सो दे विल मीट एट अ पॉइंट एम, राइट. सो हियर दिस एंगल इज अ डेल्टा 1 एंड दिस एंगल इज अ डेल्टा 2 and here it is at angle delta. You can say this angle is R1, this angle is R2. Okay, it is angle of incident I and it is the angle of emergent E. Okay, they will intersect at a point N, right friends. So it is just diagram of prism, one of the very important. Now it is very easy. So just focus here, एक एक point हम consider करेंगे, right. So first point में देखते हैं क्या होता है, right. So in quadrilateral AQNR, in quadrilateral AQNR, okay, what you can say in AQNR. Okay, अब यहाँ पर Q and R, here Q and R 90 डिग्री है. Then what you can say, A plus QNR that is equal to 180 डिग्री. क्या होगा, A plus QNR, A plus QNR that is equal to 180 degree. You can say it is equation number 1. Now in triangle Q and R, in triangle Q and R, R1 plus R2 plus QNR is equal to 180 degree. In triangle Q and R, you can say R1 plus R2 plus angle Q and R is equal to 180 degree. You can say it is equation number 2. Okay, now what you can say, 1 is equal to 2. Equation 1 is equal to 2. So you can say Q and R plus A, measure angle A, you can say it is a that is equal to Q and R plus R1 plus R2. So these two get cancelled. Okay, therefore you can say A is equal to R1 plus R2. You can say it is equation number 3. What is the A? A is equal to R1 plus R2. It is equation number 3. Okay. So once again we come to our diagram. Okay. Now see here, delta in this triangle MQR, delta is the external angle. So what is the delta? Delta 1 plus delta 2. What is the delta? External angle. So delta is equal to delta 1 plus delta 2. Okay, another one कि यहाँ पर हम कहेंगे I is equal to क्या होगा, delta 1 plus R1. So what is the delta 1? I minus R1. Similar way delta 2 is equal to E minus R2, right. यही चीज़ हम करने वाले हैं. Okay, so in triangle MQR, in triangle MQR, delta is equal to delta 1 plus delta 2. You can say equation number 4. Okay, and I is equal to क्या कहा था हमने, delta 1 plus R1. I is equal to क्या था, delta 1 plus R1. therefore delta 1 is equal to I minus R1 and E is equal to delta 2 plus R2, therefore delta 2 that is the E minus R2. ओके फिर से एक बार देख लेते हैं. सी हियर I is equal to delta 1 plus R1 and E is equal to delta 2 plus R2, right? So substitute delta 1 and delta 2 in equation number 4. Okay, substitute delta 1 and delta 2 in equation number 4. So delta is equal to I minus R1 plus delta 2 that is the E minus R2, that is equal to I plus E minus R1 plus R2. But R1 plus R2 is equal to क्या होगा? A. Okay, but R1 plus R2 is equal to A. ओके तो हमारा इक्वेशन क्या हो जाएगा? डेल्टा इज इक्वल टू I plus E minus A. Therefore you can say I plus E is equal to A plus delta, right friend? So it is equation number क्या हो गया 4 के बाद 5. Okay, it is the equation number 5 and you can say it is a derivation or you can say it is a relation between I, E, A and delta, right? That is here I is equal to angle of incident, I is the angle of incident, E is equal to angle of emergent, A is equal to angle of prism and delta is equal to angle of deviation. Okay friends, तो यहाँ तक एक आपको क्वेश्चन आ सकता है that derive relation between angle of incident, angle of emergent, angle of prism and angle of deviation, right? Then you have to write up to here, you have to derive up to here. Okay, now looking forward, इसमें ही एक पॉइंट है that is known as minimum angle of deviation. क्या है? minimum angle of deviation. So exactly what is the minimum angle of deviation? Just focus here. So here we can say that suppose here we draw, it is a diagram, right? So it is a diagram of angle of deviation versus angle of incident, right? So here we observe that the diagram is like this. Okay, तो ये डायग्राम किस तरह से देखते हैं? सो जस्ट फोकस हियर. सो एज वी इंक्रीज द एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंट द डेल्टा इज गोइंग ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. It decrease up to a particular limit. After that we increasing the angle of incident, then it is going on increasing, right? That is here we can say that for for this particular angle of deviation, for example ये हमने consider किया, right? Then we have this two angle of deviation. क्या है हमारे पास? Two angle of deviation. That is you can say it is a delta 1 and delta 2. मतलब ये दो एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन है. दिस पर्टिकुलर सॉरी वी हैव I1 and I2, मेक करेक्शन, I1 and I2 फॉर दिस डेल्टा 1. बराबर, मतलब एक डेविएशन के लिए हमारे पास दो एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंट रहेंगे. दैट मीन्स फॉर दिस टू एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंट वी हैव वन एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. बट हियर एट अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, at this particular point we can say that we have only one I, right? You can say it is the only one I. That is when I is equal to E, तो ये डेल्टा हो जाएगा मिनिमम, that is known as minimum angle of deviation. That is when you can say that when I is equal to E, that is the angle of incident is equal to angle of emergent, then we can say that delta is equal to delta m, that is equal to minimum angle of deviation. It is known as what? Minimum angle of deviation. So when I is equal to E, delta is equal to delta m, that is known as minimum angle of deviation. Right friends? Now just focus here. फिर से हम डायग्राम पर जाते हैं कि ये ए बी सरफेस पर, ओके, या आप कोई भी सरफेस ले लो, वहाँ पर हम स्नेल्स लॉ अप्लाई करते हैं. क्या अप्लाई करेंगे? स्नेल्स लॉ, राइट. सो दैट इज, यहाँ पर ईटा 1 है, दैट इज द रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स. हियर यू कैन से दैट eta 1 is a refractive index, here eta 2 is a refractive index, angle I, and here refraction is R1. Okay. So for surface AB, apply Snell's law. At surface AB, apply for AB surface, that is you can say eta 1 sin I, that is equal to eta 2 sin R1. Okay, now here we can say R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R, right. Therefore you can say that eta 1 sin I, that is equal to eta 2 sin R, right. You can say it is equation number 6, you can say it is 7, and you can say it is equation number 8, right friends. चलो, अब मुझे यहाँ पर I फाइंड करना है, R फाइंड करना है. ओके, सो जस्ट फोकस हियर. सपोज I से I प्लस E is equal to A plus delta. So when you can say I is equal to E, then delta is equal to delta m. So I E की जगह पर I सब्सटीट्यूट कर देते हैं, that is a 2I, that is a plus delta m, that is the minimum angle of deviation. So I is equal to a plus delta m by 2. चलो, दूसरा एक रिलेशन हमने डिराइव किया था, बता देता हूँ आपको. दैट इज द रिलेशन इज थर्ड नंबर इक्वेशन, दैट इज a is equal to r1 plus r2. a is equal to r1 plus r2. Now what you can say, r1 is equal to r2 is equal to r. Therefore what you can say, a is equal to 2r, therefore r is equal to a by 2. So here you can say equation number 9 and 10. Okay, so here substitute 9, 10 in 8. So eta 1 sin I is equal to eta 1 eta 2 sin r. Okay, अब eta 1 is equal to है 1, it is for r. Sin I, what is the I? A plus delta m by 2. Eta 2 is equal to eta sin r. What is your r? So r is equal to a by 2. A by 2. Therefore eta is equal to sine of a plus delta m by 2 upon sine of a by 2. Okay, so it is also one of the very important derivation, that is refractive index of prism, that is the eta is equal to sine of a plus delta m by 2 upon sine of a by 2. चलो, उसका ही दूसरा एक सप्लीमेंट डेरिवेशन है, that for very small angle. Okay, as angles are very small, then what you can say, sine of a plus delta m by 2 is nearly considered as a plus delta m by 2, and sine of a by 2 is a by 2. Okay, therefore what is the eta? that is a plus delta m by 2 a by 2. So, here 2 get cancelled. So, eta into a, that is a plus delta m. So, what is the delta m? A is a common, then eta minus 1. A is a common, eta minus 1, right. So, it is for minimum angle of deviation, right friends. So, here the whole topic, that is a prism, right. So, it is one of the very important topic. You have to write at least 2 to 3 times to prepare it.